Hey everybody, welcome to the shed. I haven't posted in a while because, as you guys all know, this stupid coronavirus thing is going around and people are acting stupid. Fuck you and thank you to all those idiots who are fucking overbuying stuff and then making things get over fucking priced. Selfish fucking idiots, man. Stupid. Like, I couldn't find Clorox. I can't find butter. I can't find, what else? Toothpaste, toothbrush. It's pretty stupid. Toilet paper. I really didn't care about toilet paper because I had some already. Um, and I wasn't trying to, like when this whole hysteria thing happened and they weren't telling you to, um, what do you call it? Just to get like one or two, where they tell you you can only get a certain amount. I didn't do that. I didn't grab more than I needed. I knew that at one point people were going to be needing it. But I was listening to my podcast, the one about my ex, um, about the tattoos and if I would have sex with him again. And yeah, no, I wouldn't. But I wanted to talk about the the night that I found out that he was cheating on me. It wasn't really the night; it was a day. Um, I knew he was cheating when I found out I was pregnant. Um, I we've been trying for a kid for a while, and for some reason I couldn't have a baby, and I think unconsciously, since I knew what was going on, I probably wanted to have this baby more than I should have because of the issues that were going on. Um, but in any case, when I found out I was pregnant, that's a different podcast. Let me not go there. Um, so, anyways, so one day I came home and I seen him swimming in our pool, and it was a beautiful afternoon with it was one of the hot California days, and the sun was setting, and he was swimming in the pool. But you know, when you've been with somebody for so long, things like that are normal, right? Your guy gets home, he swims in his pool while you cook dinner or whatnot. But this day was different. It was completely different. And I went outside, and he was sitting in the chair outside, and he was sitting really concerned. Like I knew there was something up. I already knew what it was. I wasn't even going to try. It was deep down in rooted gut painful truth that hit me that day. I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was over. I knew he wanted out. And that was the day that I felt like, okay, this is it. It's over. But it didn't make things easier. It didn't make things quicker. It didn't change anything. It was just a reality hit me in the ass. Like, this is it. He's done. Um, I think he was done the minute he started cheating, I guess. But I think he realized too that I found out more than I should have, and he knows me better than anyone. He knows me like the back of his hand. Well, at least he used to. Not anymore. I've changed since I left him. But he he knew that trust is the most important thing in my life. So if I don't trust you, we can't go any further. And I trusted him a lot. I didn't go through his phone. I didn't go through his bank account. He went out on Fridays and Saturdays with his friends, supposedly. I never I never checked on him. I never bugged him. I don't know. I felt so secure. And I don't know if it was the secure part. I was secure in my relationship. I don't know what he was feeling, but I trusted him wholeheartedly where he was out with his friends and I was at home with my children or kicking it with my sisters. Spending family time and cousin time. And I enjoyed my time with my sisters, so I really didn't care that he wasn't around because if he was around, then I wouldn't have that time with my sisters. I would have to be at home with him. So it was a win-win situation for both of us, to say the least. And he worked in his job was very demanding and difficult. So I knew that you need to de-stress after work, and um, yeah. So I never made it a big deal that he went out, and for many years I knew his friends, and lots of them, even the girlfriends that would be showing up at the bars or whatever they do. Every time I would run into them at parties, I'm not a very social person with him either. I really didn't like to go to places. My life was it revolved around my kids, so I would rather be with my kids than to leave them at I'm saying, being babysat while we go party. I don't know. I just had that guilt where I just couldn't, to a fault for sure, because I know there was a lot of parties that he wanted me to attend with him, and I just couldn't because I just didn't feel comfortable leaving my kids with anyone. And I didn't have family that would help me either, so that's another situation there. But yeah, so anyways, when I seen him, he was sitting in a lawn chair outside, and he looked very sad, very concerned. I really can't explain the way he looked, but it was a look I've never seen before. And it was a look that let me know that shit's gonna change real quick. And it was very difficult for me. Um, so one night we were laying in bed. The, our bedroom window, it's huge and it faces the pool. Um, we had it we had it open so we can hear the pool, and we were just laying there, and he finally busts out saying, "Okay, I'll give you X amount of money so you can leave, so you can leave me." We were discussing child support, and he's very well off, so he he was supposed to give me a hefty amount, um, close to 10 grand, practically. Um, so I started laughing and I said, "That's not enough. I know how much I'm supposed to be getting. Are you kidding me?" 'Cause I had already spoken to an attorney. I didn't really speak to him myself. My mother helped me go and speak to an attorney just to see what were my options. And I found out. Um, and when he said that to me, back to when he commented about giving me a certain amount of money, um, I told him that that he was crazy, but you know what? I might just take you up on that offer. So I was sitting there, you know, tripping the fuck out because it's been all these years that we've been together. I mean, we've been together through thick and thin. He's put me through some shit, and I gave up a lot for him. A lot. Family and friends, and just a lot of ways of my lifestyle for him. And I changed a lot to make him feel comfortable. And so I'm just sitting there laying next to him thinking, fuck, this is it. He wants to pay me out to get the fuck out. And I had just had his baby. She was a couple of days old while we were having this conversation. And it hurt big time. I mean, this podcast can go on, and I'll do separate ones about the process of what I went through. But when I left very calm, not crying a tear. Nobody did. Not my son, not my daughter. We just walked away. It was probably the best experience I've had doing that. And anyway, so I was laying there with him, and then I turned around and I wasn't mad. It was weird. I felt like I was going crazy because what I just said, it really did come from my heart. It really did. And I just, because he was my best friend, so um, I just turned around and I said, congratulations. And he's like, what? I said, congratulations. You now know what love is. I said, now you know what I feel for you. I go, you're willing to give up your family for this one girl. I said, that's what love is. So I hope things work out because you finally found someone you truly love. Because you never loved me. I never loved you. So this is what love is, where you give up everything for that one person. And it was true. I really was saying, okay, he now knows what love is. Now he knows what love is because that's how I loved him, that I gave up so much for him. I gave up a lot. And it's not his fault that I loved him more than him. But I grew to love him. That's a different podcast. We never really were in love, love. I grew to love him. It was kind of like I was forced to be with him because I got pregnant. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and just talk about this because it's been something that's been in my mind. Um, and I was thinking about it today for some strange reason. I'm bored or something. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. How would you handle it? How did you? I know if you must have felt horrible when that happened to you, but I've been noticing that a lot of girls be cheating on guys lately. Like I've been running into a lot of guys that their wives cheat on them, and it's pretty freaking weird. You know, it sucks. Anyways, that's the shed. I'll talk to you guys soon.